Welcome back. I got part 2 of the DIY greenhouse here for you guys. So we're going to start working on that right now. I got a few other tools and some other pieces of material you're going to need to complete this project. Hope everybody's doing good today and having a great week. But without further ado, let's get started. So here's about a 16-inch piece of vinyl black tubing. And I'll show you what this is going to be for a little bit later. I'm going to need a pair of scissors. Got some pretty good sized scissors here. And then I got a new roll of 6mm plastic sheeting from the hardware store. And we're going to need to cut this to length. So since I used complete 10-foot sections of PVC tubing here, that lets me know that I need 10 feet of this here plastic sheeting to cover the entire thing. So I'm going to do it probably just a little bit longer than 10 feet, just so I have some extra to play with down here, because I'm going to add on a little roll-up piece later on. So yeah, let's get started. Lay this stuff out. Measuring tape, go out to 10 feet. All right. Pull this end out. I'll go down here to this end. And we're at, let's do 10.5 feet here. Where are we at? So 10'6". That'll give me a couple inches extra on either side to play around with. So grab some scissors. And I'm just going to cut it straight across real quick. And there we go. So we've got our 10-foot length. And then we just drape this over the top. All right, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. All right, so we got the plastic up and we got it draped over. Now it's really starting to look like a covered wagon. So next what we need to do is get our vinyl tubing and our scissors and try to cut this down the center. Try not to drop the scissors, and then flip it over and cut that down the center again, and then we'll have 2 halves. All right, 2 halves. We'll put one down for now, and what we're going to use these for is sort of like a washer, so when I put the sheet metal screws through this, they don't tear through the plastic here. So sort of like a little washer, something to protect it. So we'll just cut little 1-inch pieces here. Sorry about that if it's loud. The scissors here cutting through. All right. So once we've got those all cut up, we're gonna get the drill. Let me zoom out here. All right. I might have to pause this and go get the ladder. No, never mind. All right, we got our drill. We'll grab a couple of these screws. All right, so we're going to start on this end. We're going to make sure we have the right drill bit before we start this. I've got a flathead on here at the time, right now. There we go, a Phillips head. Okay, now I think the best way to start these screws through here is to put this on the frame right here. Just so there's something solid there, and then just go ahead and run this through the vinyl tube. All right, and then I think we'll just start here. I'll do one to show you how, and then we're gonna cheat through the rest. All right, I got one on there. We will take the camera out, get a close-up shot, or we're gonna try anyways. All right, so there it is. One down, and then I just gotta go along the edge and then, straighten this out, make sure it's even, and then go around the curves here, putting one every 12 inches or so. So we're gonna pause you. I'm gonna do all the work, and then hopefully we'll be getting close to being finished. Okay, now we got all those little washers in place with the self-tapping screws. I did need to get a step ladder to get the ones that are along the top. But as you can see, we got those guys placed, and then the same thing on the opposite side. So next we want to build the little roll-up cranks for each side. So what we're gonna do, since these were already cut from yesterday, is I'm gonna go get a heat gun and I'm gonna try something, because I don't think I have any connectors to connect those together. So bear with me for a moment. Actually, it won't be a moment, it'll be a blink of an eye for you guys. All right, so I've got the I got the heat gun now. And we'll see if that works. See if you can see that. Hopefully, if I'm not standing in the way. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up one end of this PVC, and then I'm going to put the other end into it. I've done it in the past with larger diameter PVC, so this should work all right. And anytime you're heating up PVC like this, you want to make sure you're outside in a well-ventilated area, because when you heat up this plastic, it does give off a little bit of some chemicals. So just be careful with that. All right, I got it softened up. Let's see if this doesn't work. I'm gonna have to heat it up some more, but it looks like it's working.
All right, I'll try that.
If you have gloves, this will probably be a little bit safer. It's really hot. Okay, it worked. So now we're just going to duplicate that procedure with another one. Set this over here to cool off. You're going to want to set it somewhere mostly flat, but we'll work with that for now. So here we go with the second one. My luck, I'm doing this just out of the picture. In fact, let me go look at the camera, because if I miss